Today on the show, we've got a philanthropist. So we've got a philanthropist, we've got sex abuse campaign champion, a movie director, if I'm right to say, right? And a Nollywood actress on the show. So we've got Vera Gold today. Please welcome on the show, and please tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, what we should know about you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vera Gold. I'm from Imo State. I was born in Benin. I grew up in Benin and got married in Benin.
To a Benin,
so automatically I'm a Benin citizen.
Alright. So growing up, did you wanted to be an actress?
Yeah, when I was growing up, because I was in Ogun State when I choose like acting and all that. So relocating to Benin to finish my secondary school education, I choose to go into arts, to do more literature and all that. So unfortunately, my brother was like, no, he will not allow me to go into literature. To do literature as a subject, all those things, I should go and do banking and finance.
Wow.
I was like, he said, acting is for prostitutes. Prostitute is a prostitute job. You want to be a prostitute like that? But I was like, I don't think it's all actresses or actors that are into prostitution. So then we stopped. Then by the time I got married, I told my husband, this is what I want to do.
Passion didn't fade.
He said over his dead body, he would not allow me this, that. So then when he brought me to Europe, I was like, everywhere is dry, because I was supposed to be in a movie called Last Burial in Nigeria. Because the guy that rented the cars out to them then was my friend. So I was like, I really need to do this, So he said, Laila, he will not allow me, he will just, get angry and all that. So I said, but I have a child already, so I'm not running away, so don't be scared. He still said no. So when I had my second daughter, then I said, man, I have to do this. So I started, planning for it. When we came from Spain to UK, then I see that there is hope for me here to go into the industry. So I called someone. He said, "Can you do comedy?" I said, "Yes, I do comedy when I'm in Nigeria. Why not?" So I said he has events, that is Don Night Show, which is head to head. So he gave me the first opportunity on stage. So I went on that stage, and the next I went on Nigeria House when they have their events there.
That's the Nigerian High Commission.
Yes. So from there, I was there. Someone else booked me for a comedy show again in Croydon. So I was like, this is getting interesting, So I was like, okay, no problem. So after that show, a friend of mine said, "Well, I think you can do AY Live." I said, AY Live. I was kind of a bit scared because, going to AY Live,
it's like a massive
something
job,
yeah, and a lot of crowd. So I was like, okay, no problem, let's give it a trial. Then I went to AY Live. That is how I became the first female comedian in AY Live in the whole UK in 2016. So
okay. Let me ask you said you moved from Spain as well.
Yeah.
So how long did you stay in Spain?
Hello. My agent. When you were doing this yesterday, you don't remember. I told you that alcohol is a bastard.
Check it. It's your favorite boy, Mr. Pum Pum. Who's got the keys? Who's got the keys to the Pum Pum? Man them. Babi ko babe ko saye for lombe. Ba. Oja ti jet olombe. Celeb on check. Celebrity on check. Celeb on check. Yeah, right here. COC Del Chino. Don't talk that down. Stay tuned.
Roughly nine years.
Okay. So, aside the entertainment industry, which life do you prefer? Living in the UK or living in Spain?
Living in Spain, sorry.
They've got better weather. They've got better weather.
Not just the weather, the environment. The environment is different. I know some people will say the Spanish people are racist, I know. But the environment, you can't compare it with the UK environment. You know, it's just like they are more civilized than the UK.
Really?
Trust me, yes, 100%. Like they are more civilized. Like, you know, I came back, I traveled of recent, not too long. But you see, all the buses have sanitizer. You know, they make things obligations. If you don't, you know, I have pictures of it. I have videos of it. All the lifts have, you know, sanitizer. They make sure everything is surplus. Even if you don't have money to buy sanitizer, you can just go to use one restroom and take sanitizer in your. So they make things.
They make it easier to get rid of the pandemic.
Yeah, going out and coming in on the bus, you have your sanitizer to use.
But one could argue that maybe it's because they were hit hardest, you know, in Europe.
No, not that. No, really, because here is the same thing. Just that the Spanish people, like for me, I say they talk too much.
Okay.
You know, they are this white that they don't keep secrets. There are a lot going on in UK which they are not saying it.
Yeah, a lot.
Imagine when you get to Spain now, you will be checked before you go into any of the states.
Wow.
They will check you
before moving from one state to the another.
Yeah, if you arrive in Spain, let's for instance Spain now.
Yeah.
When you arrive Zaragoza, Madrid, anywhere, they'll have to check you first and see that you are okay before they will allow you in. But coming back, you see, UK will not check you. They will say, do you feel your COVID-19 this? If you say, maybe I have filled it or I've dropped it somewhere, they will tell you, go on the website. But Spain will not take website. They just want to see it. Or they run you the test.
Yeah, you see, I've got an interesting perspective about this, what you're saying. And I feel that while Britain has advanced because of their openness, they are a bit more accommodating to imbibe other cultures. A lot of Asians are in the country, Indians and all that, and they try to accommodate that. You find most of these Indians also in power, you know, in foreign secretary and the rest like that, you know. I think because they're a bit more accommodating to other cultures, it has made them a bit relaxed in terms of enforcing rules. That's one. Then number two, the kids. You know, back then the Winston Churchill days, they could enforce those kind of things. But now they're a bit relaxed. You know, if a government comes now and says it wants to do this, there are a billion people that want to like challenge that government. Like, let's talk about I don't know if you know about high-speed rail. That high-speed rail that they're trying to do, the second one, you know, they did one before. So the second one, there are a lot of people sleeping on the road where they are supposed to construct those rail just to make sure they don't succeed with that stuff. You understand? So when you have things like that, it's difficult for the government to be a bit less democratic and a bit more authoritative. You know, what do you think?
Yeah,
that's my perspective.
For me, I think if you are a foreigner, you should obey the law. That is one thing. So if they decide to carry out the law to the letter, they can't do it. Because when you talk about them being all over here, mind you, I am Nigerian. I was there. I live there. I gave birth there. So we have so many tribes there too. We have the Guinea people. We have the Senegal, we have the
everywhere.
Congos, so
multicultural.
Yeah, so it's the same. But if they can obey, I think they can still obey here.
Alright, so before Nollywood and before entertainment, your comedy career, how was life being a mother? What were you doing then when you were nursing your kids?
No, because I gave birth to one. It takes 8 years.
Wow, that's a good gap. That's a good gap. You didn't do it like me. I rushed mine.
No. It takes 8 years
for a second child.
So I did not really feel it that much because there's gap.
Yeah.
So the eldest is taking care of the younger one. So
now you're just enjoying yourself.
I don't know what to say.
How old is your last kid?
She's 9 years old.
Wow. She's not a baby anymore.
No, she's 9 years old.
And the first child is a boy or a girl?
No, a girl. Both of them are girls.
That's good. That's good. They would understand each other better.
Yeah, very well.
Are you close to them?
Yeah, I make my children my friends. Yes, I just want them to have that trust.
Yeah.
I just have this thing. I want them to tell me the first time everything about them, everything. I just want them to have that, that share that secret. That they instead of them sharing the secret with strangers, I prefer them sharing it with me.
Yeah, a bit more open-minded.
Yeah, so I'm very, very.
So how has the entertainment industry impacted your life at present? Are you enjoying being an entertainer? Or
I enjoy what I do for myself, not because of someone. I just want to be myself. I just want to be real. That is it.
Okay, so are you feeling any pressure coping with the demands of being an entertainer?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people expect from you. They believe when you are into entertainment, or you can dash money, like
it's always the money.
Always money. They just come to you. I have not do this. I have not do that. You have to settle so many people. But they don't know that being an entertainer, especially in the UK, it doesn't give you nothing. It's just like a name. But when you are into entertainment in Nigeria, then you know that you are getting the money. So that is it.
So are you saying that Nollywood doesn't pay as good as if you're in Nigeria, or the entertainment sector?
What I'm trying to say is, like here, we have a lot of, good actors, good actresses. But the problem is, the Nollywood in Nigeria, I can say they are a bit racist.
In Nigeria?
Yes, okay. Because when you shoot your movie in the UK, they don't like to watch it. But when they shoot their movie back home, we enjoy watching it.
Yeah. The UK is a very
we accommodate everything.
Yeah, a large.
But then they don't even like watching UK movies, and that has really affected a lot of careers in the UK. Because why? So many movies that we would like to do, but we don't have the background here in the UK. But then maybe you want to use like forest, you want to do this, you want to do that. You can't really do like epic movies.
So you don't really get that much collaboration from.
No. So if you just like me, I do my production mostly in Nigeria. Like when I started, I created a forum. I asked so many people if they want to join me, and I put many people into the industry today, which I can proudly say yes. You know, I did Vera Gold Production. We're doing skits. We did lots of skits. You know, I was using my place, restaurants, and all that, just for us to build that. You know, it's like a training for us to see our ability and what to do and all that. So, which a lot of them today have their own, you know, production. You know, I thank God for that. So.
Baby!
Do I look like your baby?
What?
This is what you know how to do. To play with you. And to watch TV. Charts. That is all you know how to do.
Does it mean I don't have respect again in this house?
You lost the respect. You lost it. The moment you cannot recognize that you have full team in this house. You have Manchester. Then you have Barcelona. Yet you cannot perform.
Then what do you expect me to do with all these teams? Have you forgotten my doctor certified me that I'm great?
You great?
Yes.
Mr. Strongman, perform. Let me see it.
I have no problem with myself. In that case, I'm going to my doctor. Just get into my bedroom. Wait for me there. Coming back to hit you out.
Which do you enjoy most? Being a comedian or a host or acting?
I enjoy acting most acting. I enjoy acting. I enjoy telling stories. I enjoy it so much.
Okay. For you, why did you decide to be a champion for some of the causes you fight for, in support of widows, in support of the Say No to Sex Abuse campaigns? Why? Do you have a story behind that? Have you been a victim in the past? Most people have like a story to tell behind their causes.
Yeah.
So what's your own?
Like the widow one. I can't say the widow one is because I do charity, just charity. Then I started, you know, buying school bags when the children want to resume, send it back home, go to Primarks, take out €300 or €400, buy clothes, t-shirt to €2 like that, take it back home, give it to the beggars and all that. So, but something happened. I went to the east and I offer some widows money because I deal on wear, shoes, everything, bags.
Okay, you sell that?
Yeah. So I was going to, I arranged a lot of sandals for summer. Then I took it home. So I called the widows in my communities. Then I shared them the sandals. Then I gave them money on top of it. So something happened here in the UK. So, and all I could see before I landed the hospital was the tears of the widows will not let you die. I had it clearly, like I was like, this is shocking because I was not expecting that. So behold, one of my colleagues in the industry came to my house that day when I passed out. She called the ambulance. So that was all I was, you know, I was hearing like.
You could hear in your mind.
Then when I arrived in Thomas's, I was like, what is this all about? You know? Then I told my close friend, Ada Jesus, what I had clearly.
The vision.
that I don't know why it has to be the tears of the widow. What is that? So she now said, then you have to work on the widow and do more for the widows. And I said, okay. So that is how I start doing charity for the widow annually.
Do you mind me asking what happened exactly and why did you pass out? Was there a diagnosis?
No, I don't even know what happened. I got to St. Thomas's Hospital. They couldn't trace nothing. They just told me your sugar was low, blah blah blah. You know, that kind of a thing, but nothing.
It must have probably been exhaustion. Maybe you were tired.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, and the say no to child abuse, sex abuse. Why did you decide to go into that?
Yeah, that has been a campaign for years, because that has been a torment to me, you know. So and I'm just a kind of shock seeing all these people get away with the crimes they commit. You know, rape is something that even if you get married, it won't go away from you. No matter how caring and loving that man is, it's in your head. So, and every time you wake up in Nigeria network now, it's rape, father raping child, you know, brother raping.
Especially during this pandemic.
It's so.
Every week in the news, there's
even
always
yesterday,
some pastors.
Every day.
There's always someone guilty.
Every day. They don't know that this thing affects the children's destiny and life. A lot of people have taken their lives secretly. A lot of these girls have, you know, on the way of I must revenge. They have killed themselves. Like I, for once, I set up for revenge. I, for once.
You've witnessed that before. You've experienced that before.
Let me say yes. You know, because there's nothing to hide. You know, so I, for once, was like, I'm going to revenge, and it was like, don't go into that, just let it go. But I think the world is more civilized now, that we can bring all these people to justice.
Yeah, a lot of them are starting to pay for what they've done. But you know, there's always something that I think about when we talk about rape, child abuse. I mean, a whole of these sexual related campaigns is that, okay, now that we're beginning to talk, there's more voices around this. You know, should we not be also letting our girls know, you know, that, I mean, apart from asking the guys and the men not to do it, we should be also trying to pass a message to the girls on how they can protect themselves, you know, that's one, and how they can avoid being in a situation whereby they'll be taken advantage of, you know, that's two. Like, for instance, let me give you a university setting. A university lady, she's looking to upgrade her marks, always being flirty with the teacher, not because she's asking for the sex, you know, but she's just being polite and nice. But a lecturer who's probably not getting love from home, from his wife, maybe the wife's gone to work, she's tired, he's probably not slept with her in a long time, or maybe they've got bad sex, whatever the case is, you know. But there's a young lady there, always being nice to him, and he decides like, why don't I just take advantage of this? But not knowing that he's misinterpreting what the lady is actually trying to do. So should we not be passing a message to our ladies as well to how they can avoid being in these circumstances where, you know, they can be taken advantage of? Because it's easy for us to say no, say no, say no. But if men attempted,
the rape culture campaign. Because of this, I have taken it further. I did a story about 10 signs for you to know when your child is about to be raped. 10 signs for, you know, for the young kids, you know, when a man starts approaching you on that way, you should know, you should tell your mom. That is the first thing you should do. And your mom should confront the person. I have done that already.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
I've done that already. So what I'm trying to do is to also put it, because it's not everybody that have lights to watch the TV. When we say, okay, we are doing it into movie. So because of that, I'm working on this, on putting it, you know, writing it as a story. They're sharing it in the primary schools. Then if anyone wants to help us to have more copies of the story, then fine. You understand? But for now, we are working on, you know, we are working on it as a movie, just to show the children that this is the sign. You know, it's just like when your uncle gets to your house or somebody, or visitor, you say, you're a big girl now, all those kind of things, turn around, they will tap you.
Let me see you.
You have no right to touch that girl's bum. You are not the father. You are not, even though you are the father, you have no right. Some will say, let me see how you wait. They will put the child in their neck and be dipping their nonsense hand on her body. So you have to educate these children on the signs of
they have to know what's going on. You know?
They have to know.
Okay.
They have to know.
All right. So how much motivation and support do you get for your foundations, and how do you fund it?
I can say with the help of my husband, you know, so I have not gotten any help from nobody. I'm just doing my thing and myself. So, but the rally we are doing now, we have the support of the mayors, the councillors. I would say God bless Mayor Kate, because she has put in her best, you know, to make sure that everything goes in place. Yeah.
I suppose that's a big motivation, anyways, to see big names backing what you do.
Yeah,
you know.
I have baby celebrity on this.
All right, you have to be wealthy or at least be financially okay to be a champion for such causes.
You don't really need to. It's a thing of the heart. If you are a giver, you don't need to be rich before you give out. Like me, I during the corona, my man was asking me, why are you working? You have not worked and you just start working corona. I was like, I have to work. Because why? I think of people back home. Because in February, I remember feeding 38 widows. So I was like, I have to do more because this is corona. So in March, I have to send, you know, them back with food. And I went on my Facebook. You see, some people say they don't have money for kerosene, everything. I try to make sure that people are happy the way I can. Not because I am rich, but with the little way I can assist them. And it was like, you are just going out there just to go and work, and just the next thing you transfer it in my account and I should be paying people. Are you a paymaster? I was like, just do it for me and don't complain. You know, they will start reporting to my girlfriend, and what kind of mind is this person? So you don't need to be rich. Even if you get £200 a week and you know you share it with people, they are happy, you should be happy. That is one thing about me.
Okay, so what should we expect from Vera Gold in the next few months, and as the 2020 year, the year of pandemic, as it rolls out, what should we expect from you?
We are doing our rally anytime soon, and also I have 2 movies already. I have the one that the mother, you know, because they tell us story because I do on live programs. Vera and friend, Lady V and friend. So people tell us their story. They want us to share their story. And I got this woman that mistakenly raped her son. Because of some things. It's just a story.
Mistakenly. That's a really convenient way to make a mistake, isn't it?
Yeah, for her, she's not expecting it. So it's a mistakenly. So it's either she gets mad or she sleeps with the son. So that's why I said mistakenly. So I got that story, and the son has disappeared for 13 years. And she is looking for her son. So we get that story done, and we have one other one who is a major officer in Nigeria that raped her daughter. She have 2 children. She lost her wife, and you know she raped her daughter. We have the story done already. So and we are still working.
So when are you planning to release this movies?
Yeah, probably by next month, because the adverts are out already. The trailer is out, so it's just to push it.
Okay. Do you take your movies to the cinema as well?
Yeah, I did my first movie. I premiered it here in Berlin Cinema, which I brought Nollywood actors from Nigeria. The director of the movie, I brought them from Nigeria to the UK.
What was I gonna say? Do you still cook with your busy schedule with everything?
Yeah. That is
every night.
That is my
night.
That is me.
Every night. So you enjoy cooking?
That is me, because I'm a caterer by profession. I am a Spanish chef.
Wow.
So I cook Nigerians and all that. So, but I don't take it like, you know, because of things, I don't take it like, okay, this I want to do it. But if I get good money, why not? I love you too.
A minute.
Where are you going to?
I want to tell you later.
Honey, I need you.
I understand how you feel, baby. I know you need me, right?
Not again today. I'm in the mood, I need you.
But I've been working. Baby.
You said today, you promised.
Oh my God.
Let's do this now.
Oh my God.
Do you need to do it outside there?
You don't do that, baby. Now listen, let me tell you this. I promise when I come back from the meeting, I'm going to hit you.
Let's do this.
I'm going to hit you.
The meeting can wait.
Oh, no, don't say
I just want you, please.
I'm going to now. Huh? I'm going.
See, you may have children now. Let us have our own children.
Even at that, I'm coming.
Honey, this is not right, eh?
Now,
Don't do this. Honey, don't do this.
Baby.
I'm boiling inside. I need you.
Let me see.
You can't be telling me this every day.
Listen, I know how you feel. I'm really sorry about it. Let me go and attend my people. The people that cares. That's my business. Get me right.
Honey, these people can't wait. You can't be giving me the same excuse every day, for Christ's sake. I'm a woman. I need to conceive like my mate.
Obviously you will.
When?
I'm coming back just in a jiffy.
This is 16 years of marriage. I love you too. You have to do this.
Allow me now.
No.
Oh no.
You are not
What is it now?
You're not going anywhere.
How do you mean?
We have to do this today. You're not going anywhere.
Accompany Chama.
That is your business.
Please.
I need you.
Baby.
I need you.
Allow me to go and talk to my stop text, please.
I'm a woman. I need you.
I know that you
feelings.
need me. I'll be back in a jiffy.
No. We are going in there. I need you.
Hi, babe.
How are you, Amaka?
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
How are you?
Oh, that's good. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Okay, honey.
Check it. It's your favorite boy, Mr. Pum Pum. Who's got the keys? Who's got the keys to the Pum Pum? Man them. Babi ko babe ko saye for lombe. Ba. Ọjà ti jẹ́ olombe. Celeb on check. Celebrity on check. Celeb on check. Yeah, I'm right here. COC Del Chino. Don't touch that down. Stay tuned.
Tell us one thing that you admire most about your number one benefactor and husband and love of your life. What's the number one thing that you actually enjoy about him and love about him?
One thing.
Tell us three.
One thing is a good man. He has the fear of God, and he's someone who have no shouts at me, not even once. So he's always cool. Like if he wants to talk to you, he's down to earth. And even if he's angry, he doesn't show it. He just approach you like that. He's smooth.
How much is it important to you that you have someone like that behind you with all these things that you do, you know, being a chef, being a businesswoman, being a philanthropist, being a comedian, being an actress? Imagine a situation, I don't want you to even imagine it, God forbid, you know, but if you didn't have someone like that who, you know, at least gives you peace at home, would you think you would still be able to do all this that you do?
No.
So it's really important that...
Yeah, it's really important because like most of the places I go to, he takes me there. So go and do your thing. Just go and do your thing. So it's just like that.
It sounds like a very sweet person.
Yeah, then when I finish, I can just be in show now. Maybe I have one event. When I finish, I just call him, say, call me when you are done, eh? So when I'm done, I'll say, I am done. So, okay, I'm coming. 30 minutes, wait for me.
Right.
So it's like that. It has always been there.
What's the number, apart from the pandemic, what's the number one thing that you would have taken away from this year that you wouldn't have wanted in this year at all? And nobody wants the pandemic, so apart from the pandemic.
I don't really know. For me, I don't really know because if it's not because of the pandemic, I know I will have achieved more. So for me, I don't think I would have taken anything.
My brothers have been on my neck, pressing me every day to come and settle them, for their assistance in enhancing my travel to abroad to study. Sweetie, it is not like I don't want to help them, but I am scared of my people, their witchcraft and all the other evil acts. The moment you give them that money, you will never know the shrine they will take it to in order to harm you and bring you down.
I can't wait for this money to land. 10 million naira.
The moment the money comes in, I will make sure that both of you will go to the university.
Yes.
Just try and help them. Remember, honey, they all agreed and sold their family land just to send you abroad.
That happened because I was the only brilliant one among my siblings.
Madam, let me ask you. Do you know how we sold the 42 plots of land we inherited from our father to send him abroad for study?
She has made the greatest mistake of her life by killing our only beloved brother just because of his wealth. When I had this news, I collected all I had to rush down here. Now how am I going to travel back to the village? Sheshe, but why I don't get here? Yes, she must be punished. You must be punished from this way. Get out from here. I said get out from here. No. Leave. Come on, leave. No. Carry your bag.
What? My husband's documents? What are you talking about?
Not only that, Mom. Including this house.
What?
You stop my mother! You stop my mother!
What is this?
You stop my mother!
You
stop my mother!
Kill me!
I know how you feel. Assuming your daddy allowed me to do something, this wouldn't have happened.
I am completely against it. I am not in support of you getting involved in any type of business. If there is anything else you want in this life, name it, I will do it for you.
And what's the best thing that has ever happened to you in the entertainment industry?
The worst?
The best thing.
Okay, the best. Getting to know a lot of people, getting to meet, men. Crazy men. So getting
the good that make things happen.
Yes, getting to meet. Getting to meet people. Yeah, getting to meet people that I really want to meet.
And what has been the number one thing that has drained you the most being in the entertainment industry? What do you regret most? It could be meeting someone, working with someone.
Yeah, I regret working with someone. I regret knowing someone. I regret knowing someone. That is just it.
When was this?
It was about 3 years ago. Let's say 3-4 years ago.
Are they in the movie or general?
In entertainment.
Do you like music?
No, I don't really like music.
Not that you don't like it, but you don't really.
I listen to it when I'm in the car, or maybe. But I'm not that really hip hop side. But when you talk of all these our traditional ones, I can play it in the house from morning to night. I just think.
Okay, so do you dance?
I'm not a good dancer.
Says who? You're judging yourself. Okay. As we wrap up the show, Vera, it's been nice having you on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, we look forward to more things from you, and we pray that God continues to bless your purse.
Amen.
So that you continue to do more. It's important that we have people like you, especially when we have things that battle the world like the pandemic. I'm sure a lot of prayers would have been coming from those people that you did a lot for. So on that note, we say thank you for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure having you. And all the best.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.